Stadler, where are you? Get back in your cubicle. I'm not paying you to uncubicle yourself.
Well, welcome back, folks. So I've been a bad video blogger. I haven't really been shooting a whole lot of video in the last little while, mainly because I haven't been moving around as much. I've been taking my time and enjoying the spots that I've found here in the desert, and just been taking things slow. When I left California, I went into Arizona, into Fortuna Pond. My friends Peter and Joan were there and recommended I join them, and it was beautiful. The pond is great. There's birds, osprey catching fish, cormorants catching fish, turtles. I was able to patiently wait for the turtles to come out and sun on the log and get some pictures. Insert that here. What else? I did some exploring, a little bit here and there. Those little tidbits will be coming up. I found a muffler man guarding a RV park on the south side of Yuma. I found a few other little things. Went up and saw Squaw Lake. Just kind of explored the little camping options up there just to see what was up there. I found a little stop called the Cloud Museum. Technically, it's a private collection of a bunch of old rusty cars and machinery and mining equipment, etc., etc. Because I like the rust, of course, I stopped and explored that. He was closed the first time, so I went back and shot as much as I could. So, what else is new? Let me see, where do I start? 2017 is shaping up to be a pretty interesting year. My girlfriend LaDonna previously had obligations that kept her in Kamloops, BC until end of July. Those obligations have changed a bit, so I'm going to be heading back in March, which was originally the plan anyway because of my limited amount of days allowed in the US. So I was heading back anyway, but now I'm going to be heading into BC and meeting up with her in Kamloops because she is free and clear to join me in June. So we're going to work on things through April and May, and it's going to take some logistical finagling, mainly because we're probably most likely going to need something bigger to travel in. She's almost willing to try and do it in my little trailer, but I'm thinking maybe not. I guess that's still a possibility if we can't find anything that fits our budget, which is going to be pretty small because by the time I get back, that's my year's budget almost done, so I'm going to be a little tight. But the thing is we can sell the trailer I have. If need be, I can sell Betty if we have to upgrade to a truck to tow something a little bigger. So lots of things in the wind. And another thing. So one morning I wake up very early as the sun's starting to rise. I look out and I'm looking at the sunrise and it's like, oh, that's nice. I should almost get up and get my camera, but I was up late the night before, so I went back to sleep. And about an hour and a half later, I woke up from a dream that basically was the first episode of a sitcom. So I got up, wrote it down, excitedly texted my girlfriend, wrote it out some more that day, and shared it with her and my good friend Ian, who's a very talented writer himself and a very funny guy. So far, the response on whether it would make a good sitcom has been pretty positive. So I'm going to dedicate some of my quiet time here in the desert to actually getting that flushed out and the first episode / pilot written so that somewhere along in 2017 I can shop it. Yeah, I think it has some potential, and I think we really have to take the time and fine tune it and get it ready, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to take some time and kind of sidetrack a little bit from my photography while I'm here, enjoying the warm weather, and get that done. So there's a long-awaited update. I know I haven't been a good boy and been doing my updates very often. To be honest, I've just been enjoying winter in Arizona / California. It's a cloudy but warm day here, so I'm just going to wander around. I'm just out walking. So today on Big Stuff is another quick stop that I had bookmarked, and yes, it's another muffler man. This one's on a pretty busy street here in Yuma, Arizona, but this is what we got. So I guess he wasn't quite big enough to be sheriff. So somewhere along the line I lost my adapter for the mic of the GoPro, because you can't plug in just a normal mic for some reason GoPro made it that you had to use something with a micro USB end. And of course the GoPro one is about $40 fucking for a piece of plastic that long with two different ends on it. Yeah, not cool. But if you look on Amazon, you can find some cheap knockoffs made in various different places. So we're trying one of those. This is a Movo one, M-O-V-O on Amazon, and it's the micro USB to 3.5 millimeter jack for a lapel bike. And I also have a lapel mic that I put a new fuzzy wind thing on that looks like a dead mouse. But I really don't like hearing the wind blowing across the mic in my videos. It drives me nuts. A lot of times I couldn't do much about it. So I decided to try one of these things. So I think I got a package of like, I don't know, 6 of them or something for $9. If I remember to, I will put a link to both of these items in the description of this video, so you can find them. I believe the whatever these are, mic fuzzies, I believe they're Movo as well. So yeah, check those out. We definitely have some wind going on today, so hopefully they're working. So apologies for the lack of updates in the last little while. I've just been slowing down, so there's been a little less to report. I hope you enjoyed the bits and pieces I just pieced together here, and thanks for following along. There'll be more coming. Once I start getting on the move, heading back to Canada, there'll be quite a bit of stuff I'll be stopping to see on the way up, and I'm sure I'll be sharing it with you. So thank you, Happy New Year, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
It's like working with a monkey.